So we were discussing about dementia. Yes, and most importantly, a disease known as Alzheimer's disease. So for that, we had started with what is dementia, what are the signs of normal aging must be. And actually we talked about more importantly, what is normal function of the brain, how does that happen with the help of neuron and synapses. And later on, we saw what is dementia, how it is progressing, and now we are on the signs and symptoms of the 5 A's of dementia, of which the 2 A's we have already described. The first one was amnesia, affecting specifically immediate recall and also short-term memory. Later on, it starts affecting the long-term memory also. Now, yes, also we discussed about the aphasia. Aphasia is difficulty in understanding and difficulty in producing the speech. Both are affected. So the response, even if the speech is normal, will be late. And if it is because of dementia, speech is affected, then always there will also be improper use of different words. Now coming to apraxia. Yes, something related to perception. We have discussed two types also, ideational and ideomotor. Yes, if you can recollect in perception. So can no longer perform tasks they have been done throughout their life. I am teaching from around a year. Yes, so I know how to do, what to do, when to do. Yes, you are brushing your teeth from the starting of your life. Say, for example, when you were 3, 4 years of age, till now you are doing it. And tomorrow when you wake up, you don't know how to do brush or why to do brush. Why to do brush એટલે શું કામ કરવું જોઈએ ક્વેશ્ચન નથી કરવાનો તમને ખબર જ ના પડે કઈ રીતે કરાય. Yes, so that is something we term it as apraxia. Ability of the brain to perform the task that you have learned that you are doing for a prolonged period of time that is lost. Say for example cooking, say for example mopping, say for example brushing, cleaning the house, everything that you've seen that you've learned over time. અને પછી પણ તમે ભૂલી જાઓ એને કહેવાય apraxia. Example like cooking, operating appliances, dressing, bathing, eating, anything. Mobile game ચલાવો કોઈ શીખવાડું પડ્યું તું નહીં. You learn, that is a skill that you have right now. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, if you are not able to understand what to do now, why to do this phone, that is what is called as apraxia. તમને કંઈ આવડે છે, તમને સ્કિલ છે, તમે રોજ કરતા હતા એ વસ્તુ અને તમે ભૂલી જાઓ. That is termed as apraxia. This is one of the main reasons. So you can say our brain has memories, has particular schemes in the brain which are responsible or which are being operated every now and then. Yes, જેમ memory card or a memory RAM or ROM is provided in the mobile. Same way our memory is also there in the brain. Yes, the memory delete થઈ જાય, erase થઈ જાય completely. Yes, if it is deleted, that will cause such problems. And dementia is the disease જેમાં એ બધું delete થાય છે. Yes, later on we are going to see what other things can happen. Agnosia, that is inability to recognize people, recognize sound, recognize smell. Special senses to જે પણ અંદર આવે છે, especially vision. Yes, that is altered. Altered in the sense patient ને ખબર જ નહીં પડે કે what is going on. Yes, or who the person is. They will not recognize. I'm taking lectures, you know my name, you know me since a long time. But tomorrow when I take lecture, you don't recognize me, you don't know my voice. That is what we term as agnosia. Yes, so special senses again. This is a scheme in the brain. Scheme એટલે memory, type of memory which is linked to something. મારા sound ને તમે relate કરી દો. Even after 2 years, if I'm taking lectures, if you see anywhere me and I'm talking to you, you will recognize me, my voice directly. Yes, if you don't recognize it, not your fault. But if you recognize immediately because you have a memory of my voice in your head, in your brain. Yes, if that is lost, if that is erased, that is termed as nausea. So, inability to recognize images like people, animals, objects. Yes, even senses, facial senses, they become altered. Now, an example here given is, you might laugh at this, but this happens very often. Patients are very plant going and they want to go to the washroom. Say they misinterpret the plant pot with a commode and start urinating in the plant. Yes, plant pot. Yes, and this causes a havoc in the house. What is going on? Why is this person doing this and all these things? but actually the patient has perceptual deficit of agnosia. They are not able to recognize objects clearly. Like ખબર નથી પડતી કે plant pot છે or commode છે, and hence they start using it that way. Yes, that is the only reason they do it. Also lose the ability to identify the scents or smells and touch. Even a small touch will cause pain to that individual. Yes. Pain sensors, that is nociceptors are normal, pain pathway is normal, brain is normal. Only perception is affected because of this. There is change in the sense of touch also. Yes, sense as well as touch. So sense હોય, vision હોય, auditory signals હોય, plants હોય, icon that is placed in front and the patient starts to think differently. That's all causes agnosia. Yes, this is the perceptual disorder. And last, agitation. Yes. બપોરે સુવાનો ટાઈમ છે અને સર લેક્ચર લે છે તો શું થાય? You become agitated. એટલી ઊંઘ આવે છે તમે લેક્ચર લો છો. Sometimes you become agitated. કાંઈ પણ વસ્તુ ના ગમતી હોય your brain decides a particular behavior and this behavior that is being followed day by day. Yes. So agitation is common in dementia and more likely if the patient is discomfort or the environment is discomfort. તમે internally discomforted છો or environment discomforted છે. Say for example internally discomfort. બપોરના lecture ખરાબ હશે mentally. Yes, there is intrinsic factor. Extrinsic બહાર જમીને એસી માં પડ્યા હોય and lecture ચાલુ હોય what will you do? You feel agitated. કેમ ચાલે? Yes, so there is an external environment directly acting. So first internal environment, the patient may be thirsty, તરસ લાગી હોય, need to urinate, fast to urine, too hot or too cold. The body temperature itself, if it is too hot or too cold, at that time the patient will be discomfort and ત્યારે તમે patient ને instruct પણ કરશો to do anything. Like right now I'm instructing you to stay concentrated, will not work. Yes, why? Because the time is as such, because the weather is as such, because the mood is as such, environment is as such. Environment ma, it is too noisy or too many people. Yes, if there are too many people nearby or if it is too noisy, the patient will become agitated, highly agitated, like anxious. Yes, and may even become angry and start behaving in inappropriate ways. Causes of dementia. So the most common cause of dementia is, as we described, Alzheimer's disease, accounting for 50 to 70% of total cases of dementia. Here, we are talking about most devastating or irreversible changes of dementia. બરાબર છે, reversible એટલે drugs free, hormones free, medications through. એ બધા આપણે ડિસ્કસ નથી કરતા. We are just discussing about the non-reversible dementia, જે lifelong, worse થતું છે, progressive type of nature હશે. એમાં સૌથી પહેલા Alzheimer's disease. Others are diseases like dementia with Lewy bodies, frontotemporal, vascular dementia, and other types. Yes, we are going to see specifically these four types, starting with first Alzheimer's disease. The most common cause of dementia. Here, the size, that is the anatomy. Anatomy change and there will be related to physiological changes. Anatomy change થાય પછી Alzheimer's માં most probably physiology change and this will be known as dementia. So here anatomy also changes. The size of the brain shrinks too much. The cells become too small and the size of the brain, overall brain also becomes too small. Yes, and you can see various lesions in an MRI of an Alzheimer's patient. MRI we are also going to see. So this is first thing. There are plaques and tangles, that is scar formations may be there in the central nervous system. Yes, so this is the normal brain. You can see the structures. Yes, uniform structures. You can see here continuously uniform structures. No sign of damage. Here, see the signs of damage everywhere. Just around the brain, every tissue if you see under microscope, you will be able to see આટલા બધા changes હોય કે તમને દેખાય જ આવે. Yes, the part is completely damaged. Yes, and from this you can directly say, see these large areas where you can completely make out that yes, the part has been injured. Now this injury is not external. બહારથી કઈ લાગ્યું છે ને injury છે એવું નથી. This is age related Alzheimer's disease changes that you can see specifically in MRI of a patient. Yes, this is cellular level. Overall, this will be the picture of the brain. This is a normal healthy brain. You can see the size of the brain also, and then compare it to the opposite side, Alzheimer's disease patient's brain. So this you can directly see in the study. See the gyri and sulci. See the overall size here, completely deficit parts. See the size of the cerebellum also decreased consistently. Yes. So all this tell you that yes, the brain has gone for pathological changes. Normal changes for આવે પણ આટલું બધું shrink ના થાય. Yes. Physiologically પણ size of brain becomes reduced. Number of neurons decrease, size of neurons decrease. આટલું બધું ના થાય. This is aggressive decrease in anatomy and physiology of the brain. This is Alzheimer's disease. Early signs. Now that we'll be dividing it into early signs and late signs. Early signs શું કામ કે early diagnosis આપણે કરી શકીએ અને late signs જે જેમ પ્રોગ્રેસ થશે Alzheimer's disease એટલું worst શું જોવા મળશે બીજા signs and symptoms શું advance થશે. So first thing is early signs. Immediately if you want to diagnose such a condition, immediately if you want to see if the patient has or not, these are the signs that you confirm. Increasing forgetfulness about recent activities or events. Forget to take medication, forget for breakfast, forget where things were placed, forget information you were just given. Say, for example, first day the patient is coming to you, you introduce yourself. My name is Dr. Rahul, I'll be your physiotherapist today. And you start taking assessment. Yes, you ask various questions. When you want to check for the memory, when you want to check for the cognition, you ask, what was my name that I gave you just 5 minutes back? What is my name? And if they forget, then there are chances this is an early sign of Alzheimer's. Second, what they had for breakfast. Now, if the patient already has Alzheimer's, they are diagnosed or already have the condition, short-term memory to sharing, immediate recall nothing for long-term memory. Right? So, long-term memory, you might ask what you had for breakfast. Patient will tell you something that he had taken for breakfast 20, 30 years ago also. These 3 વર્ષ પહેલા જે સવારે મેં ખાધેલું એ તમને હમણાં કહેશે. So, if the patient is able to reply, એમને ગણવામાં કે સાચું જ કહેશે. You need to cross verify. Yes, એમના relatives સાથે આવ્યા હોય, whomever, caregiver or whomever is accompanying them, you need to ask, was this really what they had? If not, there is sign that the short term and immediate recall is affected. Forget to take medication, frequent complaint. In normal aging also, this is a frequent complaint. You have to demark it. It's one of the sign, but not the confirmation. The patient may change. Even our father, mother at the age of 40, 50 or even 60 will try to or will tend to forget taking medication. Yes. Yes, directly and negative. It is all you have to diagnose overall. Yes, this is one of the signs. It is not a diagnostic sign. Diagnosis confirmed. Then changes in how people act and behave. Observe the change in behavior. Behavior of an individual changes. As we saw, behavioral changes was agitation. Yes, anxiety. If the patient becomes anxious very often or can't follow a conversation and narrative, this concentration culture or respond inappropriately or in a way that is very different from their past behavior. So today you start making noise in the class. What is my normal tendency? I'll give you some punishment. Yes, so that it can help you for studies also and also may serve the purpose of punishment that I'm already giving you. If I do opposite of that, yes, I'm not giving you punishment. I'm asking you to make more noise. Yes, so that is something I have to think about, or you as individual students will think about this. Normal behavior, nothing. Similarly, at the home, everyone knows how you will be behaving, at what time you will be behaving if a situation arises. Yes, and if you behave something abnormal, something that is not used to seeing, your individuals, your family members in Juana used to નથી અને તમે એવું કંઈક કરી જાઓ, that means it is a sign that your behavior has changed. Yes, and that is also one of the ugly signs. In the older age, people tend to change their moods more often, tend to change their liking, dislikings more often, but this happens very frequently in a short duration. That is an ugly sign. Decreased ability to perform tasks requiring reasoning and higher level mental skills. So forget how to count correct changes or forget how to drive a familiar drive to a familiar place. So એરિયાની ખબર ના પડે અને મોટર સ્કિલ્સ જે ઓલરેડી છે એમની પાસે યુઝ કરવાથી બીતા હોય or કરે જ નહીં. So that is also one of the signs that they are trying or their memory is being erased at that time. Yes, like we told. કે તમે એક ફાઇલ ઓલરેડી સેવ છે બ્રેનમાં ગમે ત્યારે એક્સેસ કરી શકો પણ એ ડિલીટ થઈ જાય તો ફાઇલ કોઈ તમે એક્સેસ નહીં કરી શકો મોટર સ્કિલ ઇઝ લોસ્ટ they will not be able to perform even if you ask them to. And then later science at the end what all things you can see later on progression થશે ત્યારે having increasingly greater difficulty with memory. So first early science માં memory હતું કે forgetfulness was the first sign. આમાં later science માં even the long term memory will be affected. So eventually will not know their loved ones or themselves will not remember simple direction. Long term memories, at least your name, your gender, even gender differences they tend to forget, address where they live, whom family members they forget. All this will lead to very troublesome life. Yes, they cannot recognize themselves also. Each and every what they are, what whom they are, why they are there, they are not supposed to be there, where else they are supposed to be there. એમને યાદ જ ના હોય. Okay, right now, why am I, what am I doing in the university? Who am I? Such questions arise. Frequently, they will ask their loved ones, who are you? Why are you here? Yes. If someone asks me from my home that what are you doing here? Why are you here? And all questions, I have relatively ready answers. Yes, because I know who I am, where am I, and who the family members who are asking me the questions. But જ્યારે ઊંધું થાય ત્યારે તમારી પાસે આન્સર્સ ના હોય જ્યારે પેશન્ટને ખબર જ ના હોય ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલને ખબર જ ના હોય what is their identity it becomes very troublesome to believe anything or everything. So eventually will not know the loved ones themselves, will not remember simple directions also. ઘરમાં પણ ક્યાંથી ક્યાં move કરવું, where is the washroom, where is the bathroom, where is the hall, where is the kitchen, બધું જ ભૂલી જશે. Yes. Become unable to perform daily tasks like bathing, dressing, eating. Yes. Basic activities of daily living. Motor skill that has been developed since you are 5, 6, 10 years and now till 30, 50, 60 years. You are doing it every day, but that also gets lost, that's erased, deleted. And then the patient cannot do such things. Become unable to communicate through language. Display more behavioral changes. Language becomes more and more difficult. Yes, patient will not be speaking a single word. Patient will not be communicating at all. Just by the eye movements, yes or no, things will get sorted. Nothing else they can do. They cannot understand you. They cannot respond also. Yes, because language again a file lost, erased, deleted. Display more behavioral changes, agitation, wandering, continuously, repeat, verbal and or physical behaviors. Agitation, as we talk, anxiety. Wandering એટલે to think what is going on, why it is going on, and where it is going on. આ ત્રણ question ના answer. ક્યાં થાય છે, શું થાય છે, and મારી સાથે કેમ થાય છે. All these things, you just keep on wondering. Yes, so that is wondering. Continuously repeat verbal and or physical behaviors. Certain physical behaviors, motor activities, as we talked about, they are type of memory in the brain. So બધા ટાઈપની memory delete થઈ ગઈ. But some portion does remain. Yes, in speech માં, say for example, few names, few sentences, they which are part of long-term memory, એ થોડું કરી જશે, and that only the patient keeps on repeating again and again and again. Yes, say for example, they will be able to move elbow flexor. Just an example, elbow flexor, કેમ કરવું patient knows, and they will start doing it. Yes, every now and then they'll do elbow flexion. Yes, this is the only activity they know. That is in the brain as a memory. Speech, similarly, few words, few sentences remain in the brain, baki badu deleted, એ એક ને એક વસ્તુ repeat. That is the only behavior that will be performed. Eventually, be unable to walk or care of self in any way. When the person is already forgetting the name and everything, so walking also in the patient will forget how to do it. Patient will forget. It is not a muscle problem. Spinal cord problem, brain problem. It is just related to the brain size and the memory files are deleted or erased. And because of this, the patient will not be able to perform tasks. Second type, dementia with Lewy bodies. Lewy bodies are nothing but they are small parts where you can see injury to the brain in small regions. Yes, if we consider this is the whole brain. Yes, this is the cerebellum. So small regions spread across the brain and that affect the function of memory, that is dementia. Lewy bodies આખા બ્રેનના small regions એકદમ નાના regions છે MRI માં દેખાશે, but you cannot say કે આખો area damage છે, ખાલી એવા small ઘણા બધા regions collected, that is Lewy bodies. Now brain changes and symptoms similar to Parkinson's disease. Now depending on the location, most probably they'll be near the basal ganglia. Basal ganglia affect by Parkinson like symptoms outside. Also what we learned in Parkinson disease, Parkinson plus syndrome. Yes, the Parkinson સાથે બીજી કોઈ disease. So Parkinson plus Lewy bodies was one of the condition. Parkinson plus Alzheimer also is one of the condition. Changes in alertness and attention, stoop posture, shuffling walk, risk of fall, tremor, cardinal signs. Here, alertness and attention, which are part of cognition again, will be first things to get altered. Posture is altered, balance is altered, risk of fall, tremor. Parkinson symptoms. Yes, there will be rigidity also. May have visual hallucination, see things that are not there or misinterpret objects. There are two words that first is illusion and second is hallucination. Illusion means there is an object and you misinterpret it. Say for example, this is a pen and you misinterpret this as a, what can you say, a snake. Yes, so if you do not have perception, that is one of the reason of illusion. Magic is always illusional. Yes, magic ma ek vastu hoy પણ ના દેખાય or ના hoy તો પણ દેખાય, both ways. So first is illusion. Hallucination is મારા હાથમાં કાંઈ જ નથી and you see a pen, that is an hallucination. Yes, something that does not exist, જે છે જ નહીં અને તમને દેખાય છે or feel થાય છે, or you can hear it or something, anything in any sensory form, that is hallucination. પણ કોઈ વસ્તુ છે અને તમે એને misinterpret કરો, that is illusion. Third, vascular dementia. Vascular, as the name suggests, Clarified blood vessels of the brain are affected, specifically arteries of the brain. એમાં problems આવે અને એવું region affect થાય. Say for example, stroke, traumatic brain injuries, જેમાં એક region affect થાય છે. Frontotemporal region, the most common region for memory and higher thinking or cognitive function. So acquired mental changes from damage due to disease of the vessels in the brain. Disease of vessels in the brain. Vessels, blood supply to the brain changes high. What we know as stroke. So stroke is the most common cause of damage. Damage may happen in a step-by-step progression over time. Changes caused by small strokes over the time. So small strokes or small injuries, Lewy bodies too. But the regions are different compared to Lewy bodies, where specifically Parkinson type syndrome or Parkinson type 100 symptoms occur, related specifically to basal ganglia region. There will be memory problems. The many small stroke associated with vascular dementia affect the memory over time. Changes may be subtle and slow. The region of the temporal lobe specifically is responsible for most of the memory functions. The temporal lobe has or plays a very important role. Although cerebellum and everything has memory function, but overall temporal lobe is hampered or is left off with without blood supply. There are higher chances of loss of many such memory files. Many files will be processed. Yes, we will forget many. Language and communication will also be there. That is again posterior aspect of the temporal lobe. You can say language and communication, can't speak or use wrong words, can't understand what others say, and talks using words that are not understandable or gibberish is not very clear. So clear words are nahi bol sakte. That is also one of the signs. Because of the stroke, such changes happen. Speech changes we have already seen in stroke. Similarly, if speech is either two ways, speech का production में problem होए, का articulation में problem होए, execution में problem. So production में problem होए, understanding and production में problem होए, this will be the disease that is specifically related to vascular disease. And if there is articulation problem, that means the bones, the muscles, they are not articulating properly to produce specific sounds. And now the last, frontotemporal dementia. Frontal and temporal lobe, as we discussed just 2 moments ago. If you don't remember, you have dementia. If frontal and temporal part is affected most prominently, and there are chances most of the memory will be wiped out. So this is the most devastating kind of dementia. But it is much more less common. How common? Very rarely do you see a patient just with frontotemporal dementia. Early behavioral and or language changes include talking in a jumbled fashion that is difficult or impossible to understand patients. કેવા માંગે છે? ખબર જ નથી. Inappropriate use of words and does not know what is grammar and sentence કેવી રીતે form કરવું. ખબર જ નથી. Yes. Person becoming angry easily. And તમને હવે નથી સમજાતું. So what is the normal thing that you will do? You will ask again. Lecture માં કાંઈ ના સમજાય તો what will you do? You will ask questions. What if I become angry? You ask me twice, you ask me thrice, you ask me 10 times, still you don't get it. That means you have a problem, not I. Just so the patient becomes angry. May behave in ways out of character with his or her past history. Yes, as we talked about behavior change. મારે angry ના થવું જોઈએ તો પણ હું angry થઈ જાઉં. That means there is something changing in my behavior. The type of dementia discussed in this presentation are the result of insult to the brain that lead to damage and destruction of parts of the brain, controlling the memory, judgment, reasoning, and eventually bodily control. They are all progressive and are not reversible at this time. Yes, even today, no medication can help or prevent Alzheimer's disease. Only one thing can. Yes, and that is proper nutrition. That too can limit the starting. Okay. If an individual is to get Alzheimer's disease predetermined at 60 years of age, ખબર જ છે આ patient ને 60 years of age થી Alzheimer's disease થવાનું છે. We saw the charts, right? Above 85-50%, 47% patients ને થવાનું છે. Yes. So we can just prevent the onset. અને onset ને આપણે આગળ વધારી શકીએ ટાઈમમાં, but we cannot prevent it at all. Yes. But we can provide a proper nutrition, diet, and exercise. Brain also exercises. Yes. How? Right now, your brain is still exercising. It is trying to grasp things. See, સમજવાની try કરે છે. સમજવાની try કરે એટલે એ નવા synapse ને activate કરે છે. નવા synapses activate કરીને નવા pathways બનાવે છે. નવા pathways માં નવી memory form થઈ છે. Yes. That is the only way in which the brain can exercise. Even normal physical activity creates strain on the blood supply to the brain. That also increases the demand of increasing the blood supply to the brain, and hence it enhances the health of the brain. Yes. જ્યારે આપણે એક્સરસાઇઝ કરીશું, લોઅર બોડી એક્સરસાઇઝ હું કોઈ પણ સ્ટાર્ટ કરું તો હાર્ટનું ફંક્શન શું છે? જ્યાં ડિમાન્ડ છે ત્યાં બ્લડ પહોંચાડવાનું. બ્રેન પાસે થોડું ઓછું જશે. બ્રેન પાસે બહુ ઓછું ગયું તો શું થશે? ત્યાં પણ ડિમાન્ડ વધશે એટલે સપ્લાય ત્યાં પણ વધશે. વધારેમાં વધારે નોર્મલ કન્ડિશન્સમાં પણ બ્લડ પહોંચવું. That is the main essential part. So if proper nutrition is provided, that maybe in terms of diet as well as exercising, the onset can be pushed off, or you can say postponed, but it cannot be prevented. And prevent ના કરી શકાય. એકવાર થવાનું છે, predisposing factors છે, કોઈ પણ વસ્તુ છે, પેશન્ટને થશે જ. આજે નહીં તો after 2 years, after 5 years, after 10 years પણ થશે. Yes, so the other function as therapist, as a neurophysician who are seeing the patients of Alzheimer's, only thing we can provide is symptomatic care. જે પણ symptoms હોય પેશન્ટના એની care કરવી બસ. Nothing else. And ultimately, you might have seen few movies or in TV series anywhere. Alzheimer's patient even forget how to communicate, as we discussed. Even forget how they are, what they are. And because of this, there are strange psychological situations in which neither the family nor the doctor can. Yes, and at that time it is advisable to have a caregiver with the patient at all times. It is the only requirement for treatment you can provide. The later stage of Alzheimer's disease or dementia. Yes. With this, we are completing dementia also. 2 lectures, more than enough for Alzheimer's disease, because there is no medication, no treatment that we can provide to the patient in a given specific period of time. Yes. Any doubts you have right now, please let me know. Write in the chat with yes or
नो।